Hello, I'm Kate, this is Ollie again, and now I'm going to be demonstrating how to do some very fast beard and sidey effects with Pro Bond and Frizzle. Frizzle is something we've discovered, used it a lot in Horrible Histories because we had to be fast and it works really well. So what I'm going to do is put some sideys on Ollie here. First of all, just to help me, I'm just going to take a little bit of mask, which, as you know, you mix with water. Comes in 3 colours. This is the most essential part of a makeup artist kit mask. Always say this to trainees. You've got this is mascara, it's hair colour, it's eyeliner. If you're stuck, this will get you out so many holes. And it's, you know, it lasts a lot. I think I've still got my original one from when I trained nearly 30 years ago. So I'm just going to add a little bit of depth of colour, just roughing up against Ollie's own beard line there, just to help me. This is so quick to do. We used it all the time on Horrible Histories to do beards. So I'm giving him some quite sort of rocker sideys. You can see I'm just making a sort of, just by roughing up, and an almost dry brush. Just to give the outline. Okay. Now, Prosade would be most makeup artists' first port of call. This is a British brand called Principality. We sell Prosade, by the way, if you prefer to use Prosade. This is exactly the same. In fact, it's cheaper and slightly stronger. So I prefer it, and it's very thick to work with. So just take your cotton bud. The only thing I would say, be very, very sparing with this stuff. You really don't need to use too much. And just go over the outline of where you're going to be. It's horrendously sticky, Prosade. Pro Bond, as we know, but you'll see just how quick this is. And the other big advantage, if you're doing beards around actors' mouths, they haven't got any lace, so they don't have an issue with it. It's a laid-on beard, but it's not using real hair, and it's very quick. So I do that. Now the Frizzle is very cheap. We sell it in packs, and it comes in a mix of colours. So if you just take your tail comb, if we start here, we just literally press it, lift the hair up, cheat some under, and just tease it down. I'll let the camera have a look there. We started there. Now this is, if you're too clumpy with your Prosade, you'll get clumps if you've put too much on. So you can always go back and add more. It's much harder to get it off. And then put it on. I'm just going to cut a little bit more here. I'm going to do the final bit in there. You can see I'm just teasing it. Ollie, just turn that way a bit more for me, darling. You want to be able to dress it in, so you want to lose that edge between his own lovely curly hair. So you can see that took a matter of minutes. And now I'm just going to get your actor to sit very still, make sure no one's going to walk on the van, and just trim it down, pat it in. If you find you get excess shine on it, you can always pat a little bit of Dirty Down spray on, because it is nylon, that's why it's so cheap. But it's got a nice texture to it, just like facial hair. It's got that sort of fuzz look, but it's not like crepe. It's better than crepe hair. And you know what? That passes muster for any bit of facial hair, I think. You got that there, press that in. I hope I'm even now. So if we just turn around, I did Ollie's other side earlier on. And then just to complete it, this is a speed we had to work on Horrible Histories. This is a new thing we've got here called, it's Ice Blast. It's basically called spray adhesive for the hair. And that's really what it is. So I'm just going to turn Ollie into a bit of a rocker very quickly. I'm actually going to spray it on my hands. With these really strong hairsprays, the nozzle often gets blocked and it will spray someone over in the corner who's not looking when you meant to spray your actor. With this stuff, just, you've got a little dressing in there on you, but that's fine, we can make that. You just turn your front on. You could comb that into a nice DA at the back. And that's one final spray. So we've got his sideys on. Just turn that way for us. He's got a nice quiff going on. We've turned him into a rocker from the 50s, I think, Ollie.